Okay, I have to confess something. Yesterday, I spent a solid 40 minutes just trying to find a Q3 report.
Oh, no!
Yeah, it was buried in some folder I vaguely remember naming MISC. We're all just drowning in this digital chaos, you know?
I know that feeling all too well. You pull up a chatbot, you upload the files, you give it the same instructions over and over.
Exactly. But what if the AI wasn't just like a consultant you call? What if it was the chief of staff living right inside your computer?
And that is precisely the shift we're diving into today. This thing, Claude Code, has made this incredible leap from just a coding tool to what some are calling a personal AI operating system.
So it's moving from a chatbot you talk to a local agent that actually does things.
That's the core transformation. It's about making you the orchestrator of your own work.
Okay, so let's unpack that. The big difference is where it operates, right? Not in some distant browser tab.
Right, the game changer is giving it direct access to your local file system. It's running on your machine.
So, my files are the context. I read that phrase. I don't upload anything.
You don't. You just point it at a directory, and boom, that's its workspace. Think of it like this. The browser version is a smart consultant on the phone.
Right.
You have to read documents to them.
Okay, yeah.
But the local version, that's the chief of staff sitting right at your desk, who can actually pick up a file, edit it, and move it for you.
Handing over the keys to the filing cabinet. That analogy is powerful, but, I mean, it also sounds a little terrifying.
I get that.
If this thing has file system access, what stops it from, going rogue and deleting my entire desktop?
Well, that's the thing. It's all governed by the permissions you give it. It can only act within the boundaries you set, and it'll always ask for confirmation before doing anything potentially destructive.
So it's designed to be a safe, consistent team member.
Which brings us to consistency.
Right. How does this chief of staff actually remember my rules, my little quirks? I don't want to keep telling it. Always use the aggressive marketing tone every single time.
You don't have to. That's all baked into a really crucial configuration file. It's called Claude.MD.
Claude.MD.
Think of it as a project constitution, or maybe a living brief. You store everything in there, your preferred writing styles, how you want research done, specific formatting rules.
So if I go into that file and change my tone from, say, aggressive marketing to calm academic.
The change is instantaneous.
Yeah.
For every single request after that, it acts like a real team member who never forgets an instruction. You can even set up specific output styles, like always start with an executive summary.
Wow. That seamless automation sounds amazing, but maybe a bit complex to set up. Before we get into how a normal person does that, though, I think we should thank our sponsor.
Absolutely. This deep dive is sponsored by Silk. If you're trying to figure out where AI agents like this could make the biggest impact for your business, or you need help with training, automation, or integration,
They help you orchestrate it all.
they do. Check out embersilk.com for your AI needs.
Okay, we're back. And this, for me, is the most exciting part. How does a non-programmer, someone who doesn't code, get access to this kind of superhuman power? I've heard this phrase, vibe coding.
Vibe coding is the key. It's what makes this accessible to everyone. You just describe what you want in plain English. The business outcome.
The vibe.
The vibe, exactly.
Right.
And Claude handles the how. It figures out the steps, manipulates the files, runs the code in the background. You just see the result.
So I give it the destination, and it maps the whole route. How do you make that repeatable and sophisticated?
That's where something called the agentic harness comes in. It's like a framework that lets you build these complex, repeatable skills out of simple instructions. You create slash commands.
Like in Slack or Discord.
Exactly like that. You just type research or edit in your terminal, and it kicks off this whole multi-step workflow you designed without ever writing a line of code.
And what if it needs to talk to my other tools? Like, I wanted to summarize meeting notes from Obsidian and then push a task to my Google Calendar.
It can do that. It uses something called the Model Context Protocol, or MCP. It's the bridge that connects Claude to external tools, like Notion, your calendar, Obsidian. It lets Claude act as that central orchestrator for your entire digital life.
So what does this all really mean? When you zoom out, this is about AI giving every single knowledge worker the power to stop just, managing files and to start actually running the show.
It completely lowers the barrier to creating these incredibly personalized, automated workflows.
You're not a document handler anymore. You're the chief orchestrator of your own work. It lets you focus on the big picture, on strategy, on creativity. It's such an inspiring leap forward for computing that really adapts to you.
A truly personal computer.
If you enjoyed this deep dive into the future of work, please subscribe to the show. Hey, leave us a 5-star review if you can. It really does help get the word out. Thanks for tuning in.